Oh, we're talking about tornadoes in our second look at weather segment tonight, and you just keep talking about the Waffle House.
We don't have one around here, so maybe we don't have to worry so much about those big issues with the weather. Hopefully.
It doesn't quite work that way.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was scientific.
It's a little bit more scientific than in tracking the tornadoes than it is afterwards. But that's very fascinating that they do that. They track to see how the Waffle Houses, whether they're open or not, and find out whether people are handling the situation that they've had. And so here in the Northwest, we do have tornadoes in Idaho. The Pacific Northwest does get tornadoes. Tornado Alley today getting lots of tornadoes. We didn't have them here in the Northwest, but we are still capable of getting tornadoes. It's Severe Weather Awareness Week, so we're going to talk about tornadoes in Idaho. We average 3 tornadoes per year, an average costing about $108,000, although we are ranked 46th as far as states for the risk of a tornado, so there's only a few more states that have less of a risk. But keep in mind, Idaho tornadoes are very difficult, lots of times much more difficult to detect because they don't sometimes come from supercell thunderstorms that will show up on radar much beforehand. So there's many times tornadoes will be actually forming before we get a chance to see them, and it is public and police reports and weather spotter reports that will tell us when these tornadoes are forming. Just a couple of years ago, look at this picture. This was not a tornado because it didn't touch the ground, but it came very close, right over downtown. This shot looking over Broncos Stadium and went up through the foothills. It may have touched down, but there were no reports of it actually doing that. Another view from that, you can see it right in here. So it was close to forming a tornado right over Boise. All these pictures are from Idaho. Here's a tornado. I'm not quite sure what town that was. I got this emailed to me just last year, and this was not far from Glenn's Ferry. And there's a tornado right there, or at least a funnel cloud. Don't know if that one touched down. Here's one in Burley that had touched down. This one, I'm not sure where this one was, but that's you can see actually touching down towards the ground there. So Idaho does get tornadoes, averaging 3 per year. It can happen in the winter, but it can also happen June through August, or at any point through August. We're going to keep an eye on that for you guys.
They do happen.
And you know what that means, Scott?
Waffles?
We deserve a Waffle House.
We need to build one right here then for that, right?
Just saying.
Will be coming soon.